What's up, y'all? Let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 10, Episode 11. All right, so let's get into it. So, Kenya, she's out shopping for her husband. Of course, he's in New York, so she wants to get him a weightlifting set. She really wants him to move to Atlanta, but he's a chef, so apparently he has a couple of restaurants up there. So, he's really not trying to move to Atlanta. Kenya wants to have a baby, and she thinks Atlanta would be better to raise a child than New York. Moving on to Portia. Look, Portia has to have some type of storyline. So she has hired this popular vegan chef in Atlanta. The girl comes to her home, teaches her how to, do some, little recipes, which I thought was really cute. The food looked really good. And then here comes Kim's punk ass. Okay, I just cannot stand seeing this whore. I can't stand seeing her at all. I'm like, get away. Why are they pairing Kim up with Portia? But then again, who else are they going to pair up with? Because Kim gets along with nobody else but Sheree. So, Kim comes over and they talking about Houston. Of course, Kim has some slick stuff to say about Kenya. Because of course Kenya is who she loved to hate, honey. Jealousy is a sickness. So Cynthia, she's cooking for Will. She's trying to do some sushi, and of course she's acting like a schoolgirl yet again. She basically wants to ask Will, what are they doing as far as dating? So he comes over, his little Audi, looking smooth, and she's just trying to find out, is he exclusive or what's going on? So he says that he's ready to settle down. Cynthia's like, you know what? I still, want to date other people. And basically, why did I have to find you first? I wanted to kind of date and get out there, whatever. So she says she wants to date. So Will is like, look, go ahead and get it out of your system. And if you come back to me, then guess what? It's meant to be. Cool. So then we see Eva. She meets up with Nene at a restaurant. So she said that she's dating Michael Sterling now. He was running for mayor down in Atlanta. Of course, he didn't win because he lost out to Keisha Bottoms. Okay, so Eva basically says that she can hold her own in the group, and she really ain't here to kick up no dust, but she can kind of hold her own. Okay, girl, you gonna need to hold your own with these girls because some of these girls is out of control. Okay, so Candy is getting ready for her big Essence reveal party, her big party, and Don Juan and Carmen, they're asking about Portia gonna come, and Candy is like, yeah, I want Portia to come because I want her to see me shine. Like, I want her to know what we do over here. We win over here, we successful over here. So she went ahead and invited Portia and Kim and that whore. All right, so Portia gets to the event, and basically Portia is looking very uncomfortable. I don't care for Portia because she's just a dingbat, and I just don't like her ways or whatever. But I kind of felt bad for her because they had her looking real stupid at the party. She's sitting back and looking uncomfortable because nobody's talking to her. Don Juan is greeting everybody except for Portia, and Carmen is doing the same. Because they ride our friends for Candy. I mean, and I guess you really can't blame them because their loyalty lies with Candy. So why Portia even came, I don't even know. I wouldn't even have come. But, then Will and Cynthia, they showed up, and then Kenya, she drops through. Of course, her husband was not there. So everybody's happy and everybody's, chilling. Of course, last episode we saw Cynthia roll up the window on Kenya, and so they cool, it's all keys. So then Nene and Eva, they're in the car because they're heading to Candy's event, and then Eva, she pretty much drops the 411 about Will having a girlfriend and that she met him a few months ago with a girl. And Nene is like, girl, what? Cynthia and Will, they've been dating for a good 2-3 months. So they really couldn't get the timeline down. But all we know is some ain't clean in the milk, okay? All right. Now, Greg, Peter, the little girls from Married to Medicine showed up. Dr. Heavenly and Toya, they were there. Kim's horse-faced ass walks through the door at Candy's event. And then Todd, he gets on stage, and Todd is like, said this little speech with his little 3-foot body. He was like, yeah, Kim and Portia are here, and my wife, even though people done took her to another level, she's still, Todd, just be happy that you with Candy, okay? Because you living your best life right now because of Candy, okay? She done took you places you ain't never been before. You are really living it up with Candy. So let's just be humble, okay? Sit down. So then Nene, she grabs the girls and she's telling them, about what Eva told her about Will is dating some other girl behind Cynthia's back or whatever. And so Kenya caught wind of it, and Kenya, she's like, well, I'm gonna go tell Cynthia because I just don't think this is right and she needs to know. So Nene is like, wait a minute, hold up. This is, my tea to be telling. So Nene, instead of Nene going out telling Cynthia first, she runs her mouth to everybody else. So Kenya goes out and tells Cynthia, hey, Nene and Eva basically said that, Will is seeing another chick, and so Cynthia's like, what's going on, and then everybody else comes outside, Sheree, Kim, and then the drama commences, okay? Cynthia is so overwhelmed. The look on her face is just ridiculous, okay? And Will is like, okay, what's going on? And they tell him, okay, Kenya's like, the word is out that you've been seeing some other chick like 2-3 months ago. Or whatever. And he was looking like a deer caught in headlights, okay? The jig is up, buddy. You can tell this dude is lying, okay? He really, really, really tried to think fast on his feet to get himself out of this. So then Eva walks up, and then, of course, things got petty, and she's like, okay, well, this is messy. And he's like, then he wants to bring up the fact, oh, well, this is what happens when I support you and Michael. Like he's trying to let her know real quick, look, I supported you. You better be quiet or I'm not going to support you guys. Of course, this was before the mayoral run, took place a few months ago. So, it's like he was just trying to, kind of bribe her in a way or whatever. She was just like, no, I saw you a few months ago with some girl, your girlfriend. But of course, Bravo had receipts because Bravo flipped it around and was like, okay, they showed the part where Will told Cynthia that he hasn't been in a relationship in 2 years. 2 years. Okay. So 50 Cent, aka Cynthia, she's getting all worked up like she's 12 years old, over there standing barefoot, twisting her face all up like she's special needs, and squirming. Look, Will is trying to get out of Dodge. He's asking Greg, man, can we go get a drink? Papa Greg is like, yeah, man, come on. Yeah, I'm sure you do want to get out of there, buddy, because the heat is on. The heat is on. It was just also high school, very immature and very petty. Okay. But I am too through with Cynthia. 1 minute you're telling Will that you still want to date other people. Then the next minute you over there crying the river and getting embarrassed in front of your Bravo friends. I mean, stop playing games. Chucky Booker said stop playing games. Okay, grow the hell up. And because really you're not setting a good example for your daughter. Okay, and matter of fact, your daughter got more sense than you do when it comes to dating. She over there crying and just crazy. I'm like, what is going on? Apparently you care more about this dude than you're letting on. Okay, so this is why I say stop the games. Let the boy know that you want to be with him. Okay, and yeah. So Bravo, please Go on and give Eva a peach because she fits right on in with the rest of the bunch. And please get that pale face wig wearing RHOA Kim off the show. Okay? I'm tired of seeing her lips. I'm tired of seeing her face. She brings nothing to the show. Why is Croy driving her everywhere that she needs to go? I guess he is her chauffeur because he has no job. The league let him go. Okay? So it's just like she wants to make a quick escape. And got Croy all in the car waiting on her and all. It's just a bunch of bull. Get that hoe off the show. And look, y'all, I ain't got nothing left. Let me know what you think in the comment section because I really want Cynthia to grow the fuck up.